Today's Dylan Dreyer and Brian Fichera have officially ended their marriage after more than a decade together, and the news has sent shockwaves through both fans and colleagues alike. In a heartfelt Instagram post dated July 18, 2025, Dylan shared the deeply personal update that she and Brian quietly separated a few months ago. The couple, who met back in the early 2010s at WHDH in Boston, where Dylan worked as a meteorologist and Brian as a studio technician, went on to build a life filled with love, laughter, and 3 beautiful children. But as Dylan made clear, their romantic journey has come to a close. For many years I have shared my family with you all, the highs and lows, the ups and downs, and all of the blessings and beautiful memories in between, she wrote. I am incredibly grateful for the support and love you've given me through it all. For that reason, I want to share with you that a few months ago, Brian and I made the decision to separate. The news was stunning not just for its content but for how it was delivered, calmly, maturely, and with comments turned off. Dylan continued, "We began as friends, and we will remain the closest of friends. Most importantly, we will continue to co-parent our 3 wonderful boys together with nothing but love and respect for one another." For fans who followed their story, this was both heartbreaking and reassuring. The couple had always presented a united front, often showcasing a bond built not just on love, but mutual respect, humor, and shared passions, especially golf. Married in October 2012, Dylan and Brian welcomed their first son Calvin in 2016, followed by Oliver in 2020, and Russell James, affectionately known as Rusty, in 2021. The road to Rusty's birth wasn't easy. Dylan has spoken candidly about their struggles with secondary infertility, making their 3rd child all the more precious. The family often appeared together in social media posts, holiday snaps, and Today Show segments, painting a picture of joy and togetherness. But lately, followers had noticed a shift. Brian's presence in Dylan's posts had become more and more rare. And though she continued to share her family life, her captions grew a bit more reserved. In June, for Father's Day, Dylan did post a tribute to Brian, thanking him for being a wonderful dad, but she notably didn't reference their marriage or relationship. That silence only fueled speculation, but the couple kept things tightly under wraps. Now, with this confirmation, fans finally understand what was happening behind the scenes. Brian Fichera, who started out behind the camera as a technician, later transitioned into a more public role as a cameraman and producer. While Dylan's star rose on national television, Brian carved out a quieter, equally creative path. Their busy schedules, they once said, were balanced by clever communication. Dylan once admitted that most of their meaningful exchanges happened over text, allowing them to stay connected even when life got overwhelming. "We share all our thoughts without being interrupted," she once explained. And when they did get time together, they'd hit the golf course. Dylan said in a 2023 interview, "Golf is the thing we do together. We have a couple of drinks, we laugh. We remember why we fell in love. Then we go home and it's right back to family." It was clear even then that the couple was working hard to maintain closeness amid the chaos of raising 3 kids and managing demanding careers. And maybe, just maybe, that was the beginning of their transition. No drama, no scandal, just life taking them in different directions. In the days following her announcement, support poured in from colleagues, friends, and fans. Comments on social media, though Dylan had disabled them on the original post, surfaced elsewhere, expressing heartbreak but also admiration. One fan wrote, "You can feel the maturity and care in her words. This is how adults separate." Another added, "Sending so much love to Dylan, Brian, and the boys. Your family will still thrive." The Today Show family has been no stranger to emotional ups and downs recently. Just a few months ago, Dylan's co-host Chanel Jones experienced a devastating loss. Her husband Uche Oj passed away after a battle with glioblastoma. Dylan was there for her friend during that crisis, showing grace and empathy. Now, as Dylan goes through her own transition, it's her turn to be surrounded by support. Insiders say that despite their separation, Dylan and Brian are continuing to live under the same roof for now, focused entirely on maintaining stability for their kids, Calvin, who is now 8, Oliver, 5, and little Rusty, 3. They still spend holidays together, they still do family outings, and they still show up as a team for the boys. Whether it's a 4th of July picnic or a casual golf game, they're showing the world that love doesn't always end, it simply changes form. To understand how rare this is in the world of high-profile relationships, just look around. Celebrity splits often come with bitterness, custody battles, and tabloid drama. But Dylan and Brian are rewriting that narrative. They're choosing peace, choosing co-parenting, and choosing friendship. And for the fans who've watched their family grow from the very beginning, this chapter, though sad, is still deeply admirable. This story is far from over. It's just shifting into a new season, one of evolution, of maturity, and above all, of love redefined. Dylan Dreyer and Brian Fichera may no longer be husband and wife, but they remain family. A real one, a modern one. Make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more celebrity updates just like this.